Yeah, one time, Youngster. Oh, na 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 na. Na na na. Morris, the critic.
Right, yes, welcome. This is the most wanted hair extension and it is very, very nice. So it has been doing great, and this is one of the hairstyles that you can always look at, and then you know that this is the natural twist hair extensions from Darling Company Uganda. So those ones who'd want to purchase it, yes, that is the name, and it is the one that we're going to use here. So there is something I wanted to tell you and even to show you from this video. If you try to give me your time, I'm going to try to be a little bit like very detailed for you to understand what I'm trying to say. So this time around, this is our first line, and our first line, I'm going to plait it as usual, like how we always do the knotless braiding. And I know most of you know this method, okay? So even if I don't go for, most of us know how to do this method of the knotless braid method. And for the first line is the one that I'm going to use. Though when you're trying to trace, remember the hair extension, the way it is in the kinkish format, like it is in the synthetic kinky. So somehow, somewhere, when the hair is straight lax, if you don't make it disappear inside the extension, it might pop out, it might show. So you make sure that you enter it into the extension, and then after the finishing, I still wrap it going upwards. And now this is going to be also our second line. Now our second line, I might also do it the same way. Not like I might, we're going to do it the same way, using the knotless braid. And then other lines are the ones that I want to show you that after me I always change the direction. Okay, so if it's your first time to be on this channel, I would like you to make it a point and click on the red button, ring the bell, and big shout out to those ones who have been following my live. And guess what, I've taken long without streaming live, but I'm back again. So shout out to you guys who have been waiting for me, and we're going to do this together. So I hope and I know most of you know how to use this method. And me, I always use it when it comes to these first, second, and the third line, like coming from down, because I know if this person is trying to hold the puff, they need to be flexible while holding the puff. Okay, so that's why we use the knotless method from down, so that when you're trying to put it up, it is going to slip very, very well without a knot. Okay, so I don't continue it in front, and now here I'm in the middle, and of course this hair is going behind. So now here I change the method, and then I use the inward knotless method, just like this. I braid her hair, of course, just like that. And then after the way we do the knotless, then I add from inside. Okay, I add from inside, just like that. So this one is the inward knotless braiding. And if you try to look at the hair the way it is, you can see it is falling, like it is flat. Okay, because at this position, I would want the front hair to lie, like to sleek down, like look going on the direction that falls down. Now if I was on this line and then I try to do it in the using the same method of knotless, it would have developed a knot there. Okay, a knot, because I'm trying, this one is supposed to go behind. You get it? But the one that are behind, even if they bring that knot, the first line of the second line plus the third one, of course, even if they bring that knot, you always don't care, because at the end of it all, when this one comes behind, and then if this person wants to hold the puff, it will be very, very neat for her, because we know that most of the people, they hold the puff from here where I'm holding. Okay, most of those people, most people hold their puff just from here. So what I do, I make sure that the first lines from the behind, I plait it in the direction of when she wants to bring it upward, it comes. Now let's try to see on the sides, how are we supposed to do it? I always see some people also, they stand like on this direction, facing the head, not like behind. Yes, those ones who use the, yeah, they be on this direction, those ones who use the knotless method. But for me, I'm always behind, and then still I do it this way. You get it? So now when I do it this way, it means my braids are going to slick down very, very well. And you can see I'm adding from inside. I'm adding from inside, and that's why I call it the inward knotless braiding. The inward knotless braiding. And trust me, if you learn how to do this, it is going to be very, very easy for you to braid these kind of knotless. Because what I love mostly about this hairstyle is that when someone wants to do a repair, you might even choose to lock the hair. Okay, you may choose to lock the hair with a crochet, and then it looks different. Because when you try to look at this hair extension, the more it grows, the more it looks natural. The more it grows, the more it looks natural, like looks like dreads. You get it? So after like this, when someone has got some when if someone gets the growth, okay, and then she wants a repair, what you do, you can just lock it with a crochet, and then they look like dreads. I hope you understand what I'm trying to drive you in, so that the first hairstyle is different from the second one, yet you have not unplaited your hair. Okay, so by the time you go to repair, you just lock it with a crochet. But you cannot lock it with a crochet when you have used even in front this knotless. You get it? When you have used the method of the knotless in front, because when you lock them in front, it will bring that knot. The knot will come out, since it is in the direction that goes behind. And I explained it very well that whenever you're trying to do this kind of a hair, when the hair is straight and then the extension is somehow synthetic with kinkish material, you have to make sure at least the whole hair is inside. Make sure that you put it inside so that it doesn't pop out. So this is what I got for you. My name is Maurice, the crochet master, and someone should rate my method, the inward knotless, from the comment section. Yes, rate it from 1 to 10, and if you have any question that you'd want to ask, I'll be there to answer you. My name is Maurice, the crochet master. I really love you so much, and those ones who would want to get the hair extensions, please, from me, you can always go right in the description, click on that link. Yes, you go and purchase the extensions. And I know that those ones who are very far from me, please, for you can WhatsApp me on that number so that I send it to you direct from using the DHL or the FedEx, whatever address you'll be in. Okay, yes, just trust me, you will get it. I've tried to send all my friends who are up there. Yes, in our country we've not yet got the PayPal, so that's why it's very hard for me to add it in that the website, so that you just purchase it direct. So this is the Coco twist, and my name is Maurice, the crochet master. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. See you on the next video. Bye bye. May the Lord bless you all.